Imagine finding your calm not just on a yoga mat, but while doing the dishes, walking to work, or even waiting in line at the grocery store. What if the secret to real, lasting tranquility isn't forcing yourself to sit for longer meditation sessions, but learning to bring mindful movement and presence into every single ordinary action you already do every day? Feeling completely overwhelmed by the daily grind, constantly chasing those rare, tiny moments of peace that disappear the second life gets busy again? You're not alone. Millions of people feel exactly the same way. What if I told you the answer isn't signing up for another hour-long yoga class you'll probably skip anyway, but discovering a completely different way, a revolutionary yet surprisingly simple way, to weave the true essence of yoga straight into your most mundane, boring, everyday tasks? Forget everything you thought you knew about how inner calm is supposed to work. In the next 20 minutes, I'm going to show you how just a handful of fundamental yoga principles, when quietly and seamlessly integrated into your normal daily routine, can completely transform the way you experience your entire life. This isn't about fancy poses or perfect flexibility. This is about turning every step you take, every breath you breathe, every dish you wash into a conscious, gentle act of peace. Welcome to Everyday Yoga, the practice where your ordinary life itself becomes the most powerful, sustainable pathway to deep, unshakable inner calm. So stay with me. Let's begin right where you are. In today's world, everything moves so fast. Work notifications, family demands, traffic, social media, endless to-do lists. Our minds are pulled in 100 directions every single minute. Most of us try to find peace by escaping life for a little while, a weekend retreat here, a 60-minute yoga class there. But the moment we step back into real daily living, that fragile calm usually evaporates within hours. Here's the truth most teachers won't tell you straight. Real peace isn't something you go find in special places or special times. Real peace is something you grow, moment by moment, right inside the life you're already living. The ancient wisdom of yoga, which literally means union, was never supposed to be locked inside fancy studios with soft lighting and expensive leggings. One of the greatest modern teachers, Thich Nhat Hanh, explained it so perfectly when he said, "There are two ways to wash the dishes. The first is to wash the dishes in order to have clean dishes. The second way is to wash the dishes in order to wash the dishes." When we rush through every task thinking only about finishing it so we can move to the next thing, we are literally missing our entire life. But when we learn to bring full, gentle, non-judgmental awareness to the body, to the breath, and to the simple movements we're already making, suddenly the most ordinary activity becomes a living meditation. That is exactly what we're going to explore together today. The whole foundation of this everyday yoga practice can be boiled down to one simple, powerful tool: your breath. Right now, wherever you are, just place one hand softly on your belly. Feel it gently rise as you inhale through your nose and slowly fall as you exhale through your nose or mouth. No need to force anything. No need to make it deep or loud. Just notice. This simple, natural awareness of breathing is actually a very gentle version of what traditional yoga calls ujjayi breath. That soft, ocean-like sound in the back of the throat that naturally calms your nervous system. Whenever you notice your mind racing, your shoulders tight, your heart beating faster, pause for just 3 conscious breaths. That's it, 3 breaths. No mat, no special clothes, no perfect posture required. These 3 breaths become your anchor, your home base you can return to again and again no matter what's happening around you. Now let's bring this into real daily moments. Let's start with one of the most common activities we all do multiple times every single day: walking. Most of us walk while thinking about where we're going, replaying conversations, planning the next task. Basically anywhere except actually walking. From today onward, try this simple mindful walking practice. As your left foot touches the ground, silently say in your mind, left. As your right foot touches, say right. Or if you prefer, coordinate it with the breath. Inhale for 2 or 3 steps. Exhale for 2 or 3 steps. Feel the heel touch first, then the whole foot rolling forward, then the toes pushing off. Feel the slight shift of weight from one side of the body to the other. Notice the air touching your face, the sound of your footsteps, the small movements in your arms. You don't have to slow down dramatically. You can do this at your normal walking speed. The moment you catch your mind wandering, which it will, smile gently to yourself and simply come back to left, right, or back to the rhythm of your breathing. That return itself is the practice. Walking meditation. Now let's move to something even more mundane, washing dishes. Next time you're standing at the sink, feel the warm water flowing over your hands. Notice the temperature, the texture of the soap bubbles, the weight of the plate in your palm. Feel the gentle pressure as you scrub, the smooth glide as you rinse. With every breath, let tension leave your shoulders. Silently say to yourself, I am washing the dish. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. There is no hurry. There is no finally finished. There is only this moment. Warm water, slippery plate, alive hands. When you finish one dish, you simply meet the next one with the same fresh awareness. That is yoga happening right there at your kitchen sink. Waiting in line, whether at the bank, the coffee shop, or in traffic, becomes another perfect opportunity. Instead of checking your phone and feeling irritated, stand tall, soften your knees just a tiny bit, feel your feet rooted into the earth. Take 3 slow breaths. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Watch people around you with curiosity instead of judgment. Silently say, I am here. I am breathing. This moment is enough. Suddenly waiting stops being wasted time and starts being quiet practice. Even brushing your teeth can become yoga. Feel the bristles against your gums, the small circular movements of your hand, the taste of the toothpaste, the sound of water running. Slow it down just 10%. Bring your full attention there. 1 minute of complete presence while brushing your teeth is more powerful than 10 minutes of distracted meditation. Eating becomes a practice too. Before your first bite, pause. Look at the colors on your plate. Smell the aromas. Feel gratitude for the food, the farmers, the hands that prepared it. Take one small bite. Chew slowly, 30 times if you can. Notice flavors unfolding, textures changing. Put the fork down between bites. Breathe. This is mindful eating. Yoga with food. Driving the car can be yoga. Hands relaxed on the wheel. Shoulders away from the ears. Spine tall. Breath smooth. When someone cuts you off, instead of reacting immediately, take one conscious breath first. Feel the anger rise. Feel it pass through. Then respond. Or don't respond. From a calmer place. That tiny pause is the difference between reacting and living consciously. Even lying in bed before sleep can be yoga. Instead of replaying the day or worrying about tomorrow, do a simple body scan. Start at your toes. Notice any sensation there. Move slowly upward. Feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, all the way to the top of your head. With every exhale, let that part of the body soften and release. No need to fix anything. Just meet each area with kind awareness. Most people fall asleep somewhere around the chest or belly, and that's perfect. The practice is complete. The beautiful thing about this approach is that you don't need extra time in your schedule. You're already doing all these activities anyway: washing, walking, eating, waiting, brushing, driving, lying down. All you're doing is changing how you meet them. With presence instead of autopilot, with gentleness instead of hurry, with breath instead of distraction. Over days and weeks, this small shift compounds. Your nervous system starts to remember calm as its natural state. Stress still comes, life still happens, but it doesn't stick the way it used to. You begin to carry an inner quiet with you everywhere. So here's your invitation, your small homework starting today. Pick just one daily activity, anyone, and decide that for the next 7 days, you will bring full, gentle awareness to it for at least part of the time. Maybe dishwashing, maybe walking to the door, maybe brushing teeth. Choose one. Do it with breath, with feeling, with kindness toward yourself when your mind wanders. Then notice. Notice how you feel afterward. Notice how your body feels. Notice how the rest of your day feels a little lighter. That's it. That's the whole practice. No big commitments. No perfect performance. Just meeting one ordinary moment differently and letting that difference slowly ripple through your whole life. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this resonated with you, try it today, not tomorrow, not Monday, right now, in the very next ordinary thing you do. You already have everything you need. Your breath is here. Your body is here. This moment is here. And this moment is the perfect place to begin living in peace. I'll see you in the next everyday moment. Take care. Namaste.